Good morning. My camera blowing up, so let me kind of turn this way so we can kind of see each other a little bit better, and the lighting is a little bit better that way. So, all right. So today I'm going to be doing a video on lot sizes. This is one that is a beyond important. Okay, it is literally beyond important that you understand proper lot sizes. Why? Because I'm gonna tell you, in my years of trading in the forex market, there are two things that, let me give it to you like this. Let's reverse it. Let's reverse it. And I'm sorry about the blurry camera. I'm working on that. Actually, I'm waiting for a new phone, this new phone, the LG Wing, to come out. And once they come out, I'm going to get that phone. So I apologize for the blurring. Let me kind of adjust this. But I'll need you guys to get a pen, piece of paper, something to write with anyway, because I need you to take notes today, okay? I'm going to give you some things to think about. So I need you guys to write notes while I'm adjusting this, okay? All right. All right, cool, cool. All right, so there. Hopefully that helps. Okay, so this topic comes up often, and I'm going to go through my notes and I'm going to talk to you about lot sizes, make recommendations, and all that kind of stuff. But if you want me to be truthfully honest, this whole conversation is not going to even matter. It really doesn't. And you say, well, what do you mean by that, Uncle P? Well, what I mean by that is this, is that oftentimes when you talk about lot sizes, you're talking about how much money a person can make. And typically, most traders in the Forex market, they don't listen. They just don't. Why? Because they're focused on how much money I need to make. And they're thinking, okay, well, this person made this, so I need to be making that. Not focusing on the routine and the rules of lot sizes and trading. So I'm going to go through the same motion. I'm going to teach you lot sizes, make recommendations and stuff like that. But you got to ask your heart. If I start with $100 account and I follow what he says, am I going to actually follow the rules? Or is my emotions going to take over and cause me to violate the rules that's being set in the game? Do you understand what I'm saying? I really wish I can have the chat because I love chatting with people, but we have stalkers, so I can't do it. But man, I mean, because I want to talk to you, the trader. We talk about different topics all the time, but very few actually make a difference. Because when the markets open, which by the way, there's a reason why I'm always typically doing my videos before now I do videos that I post throughout the week sometimes, but I'm talking about the videos where you actually see me, just sitting here talking to you. Why do I typically do it on a Sunday? There's a reason for that, because I'm trying to talk to you and your emotions. There's two parts of you. You have an intellectual side. Write this down. Okay, write this down, because this is all of life. All of your decisions fall into this. We're going to get to the lot sizes, but I'm trying to convince you to really hear what I'm about to say. There's two sides of every human being. You have the intellectual side, and then you have your emotional side. Okay? Intellectual and emotional. And what happens is even when you get good information, it hits the intellectual side of your brain. But when the markets in Forex open, the emotional side takes over and it overrides the intellectual side. So everything I'm about to tell you, you probably heard it before, or you probably thought of it before. But why are you not honoring it? Because it's not about the intellectual side. The intellectual side doesn't mind taking notes, jotting down notes, doing reviews, but the moment the market open, the emotional side kicks in. And if you can't control the emotional side, nothing you do, nothing you learn is going to make a difference. And I want to put that out first. Okay? First. Why? Because out of, they say 85 to 90% of all Forex traders fail. In my years of trading, the two top reasons why traders fail. Number one is their timing of entering the market is horrible. And I finally figured it out myself. It took me years to figure it out. It took me years. So now when people join our Super Easy Forex family, I tell them the exact times to enter the markets. Okay? Because now I understand how the markets are moving and what times they're being manipulated and what times they leave your trade alone. Okay? That's number one. But the second one is lot sizes. Majority of all Forex traders fail because of this subject, lot sizes. So do you see how I'm trying to connect the dots for you? Even though I'm going to give you this information, until you manage your emotions, This intellectual conversation we're going to have on lot sizes, numbers, and this and that is really not going to make a difference. Okay. All right. But we're going to do it. But I'm just warning you. Okay. Here we go. So, first of all, I want you to write down longevity of account. Write the term down, longevity of an account. For professional traders, okay? And you might as well write this one down too. Focus on growing the account, not making money. You might as well write both of those down. Longevity of an account and focus on growing your account, not on making money. And you say, well, that doesn't make any sense at all. It will. It will. So, first of all, let's talk about longevity of an account. When you talk to professional traders, you'll notice that they have a sense of longevity. They have a history in them where they can look back and say, okay, here's why I'm sharing this with you, because on my journey, here's what I learned. And a lot of times, one of the first conversational pieces you're going to hear from a professional trader is how they managed their account to make it last. Okay? How they made their account last and how they still make. Let me give you an example. George Soros, one of the richest men in the world who trades Forex. He's in the currency markets. Okay? I was hearing comments about him and his trading style because he was interviewed about his trading style. He's like the Warren Buffett of Forex. And one of the things that he talked about is how he cuts trades really quick when he realized he made a mistake. Okay, that's what he does. Why? Why does he cut the trades quick when he realized he made a mistake? Because he's trying to create a longevity with his account. See, he's more concerned about making the account last, not how much money he can make. Okay, let's go to the next one and connect the dots. Remember I told you to write down, grow your account versus trying to make money. When new Forex traders come to the market, the only thing on their mind is making money, make money, make money, make money. I got a song, I wish I could have played it. It's this rap dude, he got make money, make money, make money. And it's just about, that's the way people are. They just come trying to make this money. I got to make this money. No, it's about account growth. It's kind of like as a child. A child can grow up and say, what do you want to be when you grow up? Oh, I want to be a basketball player. Okay. And you say, okay, baby, you can be a basketball player. But the truth of the matter is, can you be a basketball player today in the NBA? No. Why? You haven't grown up. So you can work towards a goal, but let it grow. So what does this all have to do with lot sizes, man? You talking about your side of your neck, man. What are you cacking about? See, that's the problem. It's hard to teach people mentality. They want to have what you have, but they don't want to do what you do. And so when you're trying to teach logical principles, they just want you to get to the point and move on. And if you don't do it the way they do it, they call you a scam. Well, I'm here for those who want to learn. I'm here for those who want to grow your account and really understand what professionals do. So what we focus on is growth, knowing that it will not be an overnight trip to millionaire status. It will take time. So if you start with $100 account, the same strategy, which we're going to get into numbers shortly. Sorry about the blurry camera. Like I said, I'm waiting for the new LG Wing to come out, and I'm going to get that phone. So the same strategy and ideas and principles and discipline that we pour into a $100 account is going to be the same strategy, discipline, and lot size movements that we're going to place if we had a $50,000 account. That does not change. So if you can't get the concept on the lower level, stop trying to aspire to get $1 million in a week. You sitting up there putting a half a lot or a standard lot size, $10 per pip, and you only got a $100 account. And then you blow it, you get mad at everybody else and their mama, and then you come back and rinse and repeat and doing the same thing. You can't do that. So the first thing you want to focus on is how much percentage-wise did you grow your account at the end of the week. So let's just say, for an example, you start with a $100 account. And you can write these numbers down. I'm getting into numbers now. So you start with a $100 account, and let's just say the average Forex trader professional level, what they do is they risk about maybe 2 to 5% of their account. Actually, about 2 to 5%. Realistically, they stay within the 2%, 2 to 3% range on average. And those who are very strict on themselves always stay within about 2% of the risk of their account. So what does that mean for you as a Forex trader? That means, and let me turn my camera this way, maybe it'll stop blurring up because it's constantly blurring. Let me see if that's a little better. Maybe because the sunlight is hitting it. All right, let's see if that helps. All right, maybe it won't blur so much. Okay, so let's just say that you start with $100 account, okay? So that means that you're going to be risking about 2%. 2% means that you can risk losing $2 and still have $98 left. Are you understanding what I'm saying? Now, I said something important. Oh, I hit something important. The first thing that average Forex traders are going to do is tune me out because they say, man, $100 account, I'm only risking $2. That means if I risk $2 and I only make $2 with a one, that's only $2. I ain't making no money. See, you see why I started the conversation talking about money and talking about mentality before I start getting into numbers. You see what I mean? The first thing that hits your mind is, man, I ain't no money. I ain't gonna be making no money. Man, how am I gonna be making money, man? Nah, man, skip that dude, man. He ain't nothing but a fraud, bro. No, okay, call me whatever you want to call me, but I'm giving you the rules of what professional level trading looks like. Now, you can change those numbers. Like for me, sometimes I may risk 10% of my account. Okay, 10%. That means if I had $100 account, I risk 10%. That means I lose one trade. I still got 9 chances to win. Do you get what I'm saying? So maybe if you're a greedy person, that's what you want to hear. Okay, Mr. or Mrs. Greedy, I'll give it to you. Do 10% then. That means 1 out of 10. That means if you lost 5 trades, you still got half your account left, even at 10%, which is very, very large. But okay, do your thing. Do your thing. As long as you cool with it. You get what I'm saying? As long as you cool with that number. As long as you cool with it. Okay? So the truth of the matter is that when I talk to you about lot sizes, I am talking about making money. That's the problem. I'm not talking, you hear making money. I'm talking about growth. So here's what, like somebody contacted me this week. They say, hey man, I've managed my risk. I did this and this and this. And man, I've been winning. So now how much money, I say, why are we having this conversation? If the strategy had been working on and you're growing your account, why are we having a conversation about, well, I want to start using, see, you're breaking your strategy. You're growing account week after week after week, but now because you're seeing the growth, you thinking that you need to start going haywire on your account. And that's exactly when you're going to blow it. You get what I'm saying? I'll give you a fine example. And by the way, this video, just for those who may see it a year from now, because we do have people who come back and say, man, I've been watching your videos for over a year. Cool, praise God. So on this weekend, which every person will know, because this is a historic weekend, President Trump got the corona, okay? On Friday, the market just shot around like crazy. As soon as the announcement came out, the market just went all haywire kind of ways, all which ways. Thank God we had Simplicity. Simplicity called the trades out. Our trading system is called Simplicity. Simplicity called those trades out, and I was shooting screenshots of people. See, I told you, Simplicity called it before the announcement was made. It was just like the Simplicity system knew, and it sent some good signals, right? But the point is that the market went crazy. So regardless of whether you had our system or anybody else's, the point is that the market can jump around out of the blue. And right when you're about to risk more than your normal percentage on that account, that will be the very time a news announcement come out that was not scheduled. You didn't know about it. And all of a sudden the market goes crazy and your behind gets caught creeping and sneaking, trying to be greedy. And you over leveraged on that one trade. That one, you just like, oh, I did my analysis, I did my markup, my chart markups. I know this is going to be a winner. And that news announcement was the one that took your account out. Now you piss hot red and mad. But should you be? Should you be? No, because you violated a rule. You over leveraged your account. You put 50% of all your money, 75% of all your money on that one trade. And now you mad at the world when you should be mad at yourself. Come on now, let's tell some truth up in here. Let's tell some truth. You should be mad at yourself, not the world, at yourself. Because if that trade would have lost, even if you went as high as 10% on your account, that still left you with 90% to still play around with to go another day. Do you see why I said longevity of an account was number one, and the next one was grow your account versus trying to make money? Do you see how those two work together now? Because an announcement can come out of anywhere. It doesn't have to be a scheduled announcement. I teach my students to make sure to always check news events. You can check them every Sunday, a week in advance, and know what scheduled events are coming out. But who scheduled President Trump having a corona? And now the whole market is sitting on standstill wondering whether he's going to survive or not. Because if he doesn't, major things are going to be happening different immediately. So stuff like that can happen. Should you be concerned if you're in a trade? No. Why? Because, I mean, you can be concerned for the person, but you're not concerned for your trade. Why? Because you managed your risk. You weren't being greedy. You didn't violate rules. I got something in my eye. That's why I'm blinking. I'm sorry, y'all. Let's get to the next one. So I guess I'll leave with this one, just to give you guys something to think about. I'll just give you this just to think about, okay? So here's the next thing to think about. And I teach my students this all the time, okay? And I'm gonna leave you guys just with this one. When you place your trade, and Forex traders who are who's growing up, and I won't say immature in the business, just say you're growing up in the business, okay? Majority of Forex traders who grow up in this business versus professional traders, we both will do this. But in what order it happens, you'll know the professional trader versus the amateur, okay? So when you place a trade, amateur Forex traders, the first thing they do is place a take profit. Notice what I said. They place a what? TP, take profit, for those who are brand new to Forex trading. Gosh, I got something in my eye. So what they do is they place the take profit first. Why? Because they're worried about how much money they're going to what? Make. Professional traders place their stop loss first because they're worried about how much risk am I at. And there's plenty of risk calculators out there. There's STINU, STINU. There's an app like that. And there's others out there, that you can use to, see what your lot size should be if you have a certain amount of account. The problem is, going back to what I originally said, a lot of Forex traders who's going to see this video and they're starting with a $100 account, $200 account, they're going to start off doing that. But when they realize, hey, they won a couple of trades, but it didn't make them as much money as they wanted to what? Make. They're going to break that rule anyway. Why? Because remember what I said at the very beginning of this video. You have your intellectual side, and then you have your emotional side. Right now, I'm speaking to the intellectual mind. Your intellectual mind agrees and gives thumbs up for everything that I have said thus far. But the moment the market opens in a few hours, your emotional side is going to kick in. And once you even win some trades, you followed rules, you win some trades, but when you look at how much you made, you're going to come back and say, like, no, you know what, man, this 5 and 2% and 5% don't work for me. Let me put 20% on this trade because I just know, hey, I got it. I got it now. I'm winning trades. And that's going to be the ones that lose. And then you're going to be next Sunday, like many traders who's doing it today, right now as we speak, they're transferring money out of their accounts, their bank account, from their job money or their savings or whatever, or their Bitcoin account, and they're refilling their trade account, waiting for the market to open, rubbing their hands. Ooh, okay, I bought me a new strategy, and they're going to rub their hands together, and before Sunday is over, that account is blown. They're going to be pissed, mad, and everything else, and they just do the same routine week after week after week after week. Why? Because your emotional side kicks in, and it says to hell with the intellectual information. That's what happens. Professional traders know how to manage their emotions, to calm it down, to say, you know what, I know I can go for more, but just in case. Okay, so let me leave you with this. As a professional trader who's been doing this for years, I do not put my take profit first. I always place my stop loss first. Why? Because I'm more concerned with how much money I could potentially lose, not how much money I can make first. See, the sky's the limit on how much I can make, but the sky is not the limit on how much I can lose. Please write that down. The sky, I'm gonna repeat it, please write that down. The sky is the limit on how much I can make. Because there's what, $5-6 trillion in the Forex market? So the sky's the limit on how much I can make. But the sky is not the limit on how much I can lose. Why? The Forex market has $6 trillion. I personally do not. So therefore, if I lose trades over and over and over again without managing my risk, I'm going to bankrupt myself. How many times have you done that? How many times have you done that? You ran out of money. The Forex market doesn't run out of money. You do. Are you getting the concept? So if you know that you have a limitation on how much money you have available to you, then you must start with how much money you're putting at what? Risk, not how much money you can make. So you starting, the old term is you're putting a cart before the horse. Got one of my neighbors on the lake. They're riding they're riding their canoe on the lake. So again, I'm just giving you the idea, the concept. Now, what you do with this information is, again, let me give you one more tip, because you really got to get this. And I heard this and I said, man, that is so true. There was a Forex trader who I was watching some information on this subject a while ago, a good long while ago. And he said the difference if you work for an institution as a trader, hear this good. And he was just psychology. I'm telling you, that's why most of my videos you're ever going to hear me do is on the psychology of trading. Okay? Because this is the biggest obstacle. And this is one you're going to get it. Watch this and I got to go. He said on this subject, he said when he was trading for a company, the company had automatic risk parameters in place for their customers and for their clients. So if you work there, the very subject that I'm talking about was second nature. It's nothing. They know, okay, 2% of the account, if you go over that 2%, and then that account is shut down, period. You can't, they wouldn't allow you to trade on that customer's account anymore. Why? Because you've lost, and notice what I'm saying, this is a professional institution. So what's the first thing you get? Everybody's going to lose a trade here and there, no matter who you are. Why you think I said George Soros, the Warren Buffett of Forex, said that when he realized he makes mistakes, he cuts his trades. Because why? He don't want to lose extra money. So what did I tell you? Everybody's going to lose trades here or there. It's normal in this business. That's just the nature of the business. No problem. Every batter who goes up to swing, he going to strike out. Doesn't mean that he's not a good batter. Doesn't mean he's not a good baseball player. It just means you're not gonna hit every pitch, every shot LeBron James takes. He doesn't make every shot, but he keeps shooting, right? You get it. So let me keep this going. So what he said was that when he was working at this company, the company had parameters in place that will shut off the account once they started risking 2% or whatever. Are you hearing what I'm saying? But when he started trading for himself, get out of here, Buck. When he started trading for himself, he said it was a different situation. He said, I didn't realize that risking 2% was going to be so tough. Why? Because now he has to manage his account himself. Hear what I'm saying? When you start managing and this is why so many Forex traders are blowing accounts or losing. I told you there's two top reasons why Forex, get out of here. This bug is trying to be on camera with me. There's two top reasons why Forex traders lose. Number one is timing. I will never give that away on video. You have to join us if you want that timing. Once I figured out this secret, man, my trading career just astronomically shot off the top. So I won't give that to you. That's only for paid clients, okay? But the one that I will give you is this: managing your money. And everything I've said about, risk 2 to 5%. And if you want to just go hog wild, okay, go 10% max. Okay, that's nothing. You heard that before, probably. But that's not the problem. The problem is that intellectually you know this. But even him as a professional trader, he said, when I started trading for myself, it was very hard. Because it was hard for him to stick to the rules of the percentage. Because now there's nobody watching over your shoulder telling you, hey, don't you risking too much. There's nobody. It's just you. That's what makes this business so tough, and why people get mad and angry and don't want to accept responsibility. Because realistically, at the end of the day, it's you and them charts. Same with me. It's just me and them charts. And I got to be responsible. Even if I had a crappy idea that I come up with, and I say, okay, I'm going to put this to the test. Let me see how successful I can be with it. Even if I had the crappiest of systems, if I manage my money, I can still have an account that will last from week to week. Why? Because if I'm only risking 2%, even with a $100 account, that's $2. I can risk how many trades? 2 goes into, that's 50 trades. I can take 50 trades on a $100 account and still be okay. You get what I'm saying? I hope this is soaking in, because I'm telling you, this is the all-time number 2 reasons why Forex traders are losing in the market. Number 1 is the time that they're in it. Notice I'm not saying in the top 2 is your trading system. It's not. It's the time you're entering trades, and number 2, how much you're risking. So if you get this video alone, this is going to help you last from week to week. Even if you have no idea what you're doing. Let's say you do use no trading system at all, and you just blindly say, you know what, on this trade, I'm just going to click the buy button, but you put 2%. And then the next one, you click the sell button, and you don't have no trading system, you don't know nothing. You'll still be able to last by the end of the week, unless you took 50 trades. But if, let's just say you took 10 trades, and all 10 of them lost, you're still going to have a good account left, even with $100. 10 trades times $2 is what? 10 times 2 is $20. You still got $80 left in your account. See, there's no reason, team, and I'm going to call you team members because we're retail traders. There's no reason, team, that we should be broke at the end of the week. What are you talking about? You blew your account. You get what I'm saying? So anyway, I'm out. I'm going to leave you guys with that. Hopefully this video will help you, because again, I'm giving you information on 2 levels. Number 1, I was trying to talk to your emotional mind and your intellectual mind. But at the end of the day, it's up to you. Like, for an example, I'll leave you with this. Forex market opens in a couple hours. Am I going to be trading? No. No. Unless I was holding the trade for a swing trade, I'm not looking to enter a new trade. I'm not in any rush. Why? I'm learning patience. As I say in my group all the time, patience pays the bills. Be patient with yourself, okay? Grow the account slowly. Be patient. And with the same routine that can flip a $100 account to a $175 to $200 account will be the same routine that you use when you're flipping a $50,000 account into a $250,000. It will be the same exact routine, okay? All right, you guys, have a good weekend. Talk to you.